don't see myself? Why don't I see myself in studio? I'm already added to the stream, but I don't see myself in studio. What the hell is that about? Wow. I, I hear myself over on the YouTube side, but I damn sure don't see myself actually in studio. Um, that's confusing. That's confusing. Um, I don't know what to do. Let's see. Maybe it's a camera setting because I hear myself on the YouTube side, but I don't see myself on the StreamYard side. Maybe YouTube and StreamYard are having a falling out or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, give me 1 second, please, everybody. Please, just give me 1 second. And I still don't see myself. I still do not see myself. I don't know what's going on here. If anybody can actually hear me, please put a one in chat because I'm not seeing or hearing anything because I have to have certain shit muted. But I don't see myself in chat. I know I'm live right now. I'm sure that I am live, but I'm not seeing myself. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
turn your camera off. Where it says start camera, hit it again. There you go. That good?
Oh, okay.
Your camera was on. You must have it covered up with something because we could kind of see you, but not really.
Well, no, I didn't even see that. I just saw nothing but black.
Yeah, I think you have your camera taped up or something, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, because God knows there's no fucking trolls whatsoever on YouTube that want to document shit.
Right. Yeah, so you're good. You just had your camera on. You just had to turn your camera off, and we can hear you just fine the whole time.
All right. See, I wasn't sure, and thank you so much, Rada, for
problem
pointing it out, and I damn sure appreciate that.
No problem. I'm gonna drop it back in the chat. Good.
All right. All right. It's going to take a minute for me to figure out. I've got my sister backstage. I'm going to try and turn her camera off because she is on her phone, and I don't know what kind of shit she can see from her phone as to turning that off. Edit name, edit mic settings. Oh, I don't see a way to turn her camera off, and that kind of sucks.
She would have to turn her camera off. You wouldn't be able to. The only other way to do it is...
Okay, well, apparently she just turned her camera off.
All right. Yeah, she can only do it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm glad she found that. And again, once again, thank you, Rada. All right, so she is backstage. I want to edit the way that I see her name portrayed. While you are listening, sis, please do not open up your camera. Please do not fucking do that. These trolls on YouTube are relentless, and they will hound you from day one till the end of time. All right, so I want to edit the way you come up under your screen name. So give me just a minute to do it. Give me just a minute because I've not done this shit before. Even though it's been done to me many frickin' times, I don't believe in that. All right, so give me just a minute before I add you. I damn sure see you back there, and I damn sure appreciate your support. But please, give me a minute. Display name. How should I portray your screen name? You are my older sister, but I'm your big brother. Um, oh shit! I'll just put you as my sis, okay? And I hope you're okay with that. I hope you're okay with that. And when I get that screen name set in place, if that's going to be an issue, um, I should be able to figure it out a little bit quicker the next time. All right. Oh my god, it didn't. I pushed all the buttons and didn't type it. Didn't know till it was gone. Is it going now? Yeah, it's going now. Okay. Give me just 1 second. My sis. So screen name edited, save that. And it shows up. All right, your camera is off. Keep it that way, please. Because I don't want to I don't want to deal with the thousands of fucking trolls that come around YouTube. All right, so your camera's off now. Your name is set because you signed up for YouTube and your actual name comes up there, and I don't want them to know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you too.
But the title of the stream, Death Sucks. And as it should be, it sucks for the children that have to go through the death experience dealing with their parents passing.
Aging parents.
Sorry, what?
I said aging parents.
Yeah. But
and all the health issues that come along with it. So
my sister and I were sitting outside earlier tonight, and we were having a discussion about a lot of life shit. And I mean a lot of life shit. And this was one topic that came up, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm pretty damn sure it ain't just me and her dealing with that. My dad passed in 2019. My mother passed in 2020. And I'm still not over that combined death coming that fucking quick. And I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Well, let's not forget, Tony, that my husband passed in 2019 also. So I lost my husband in January. Then I lost Dad in June. There's been a couple of uncles in there as well. And then Mom's passing a year and 2 days after Dad died. So, yeah, it really hit us all hard. And then her brother died a year and a month and a half after she did from COVID. He's the only one of all the deaths that have occurred in our family to die from COVID. Everybody else is old age, dementia, illness, cancer, you know. So, yeah, we've been through a lot in the last 4 years.
Right. And I'm sure that we are not the only ones dealing with that. Please don't call me by name.
I'm sorry, it slipped. Won't do it again.
I understand.
But I have heard your name being said on panels before.
Yeah, it's still gonna be there, but
Okay. I'm sorry.
some sort of random anonymity is always good.
I gotcha. So
I cannot remember everything that we had discussed prior to this panel starting.
right.
I know there was more than just one. I know there was more than just one topic discussed.
Oh, yeah. Kids, parents, backyard, finances, life in general. But I think the one that hit you the hardest tonight was dealing with Mom's death, and you're feeling guilty over her passing. And
because I was put in a position of being power of attorney,
right,
and having a discussion with what her potential quality of life would be after any procedure.
right. And thank goodness we had the forethought, I guess, to talk to Mom and Dad before they got sick, before Dad's dementia kicked in, and we found out what their wishes were, because the last time prior to that, when I had talked with them, is they both wanted to be cremated, because of the cost involved of that over versus a funeral, with the cost of a casket. Oh my God, $5,000 for a box just to be buried, to be put in the ground. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry. I know they have to make their money
Mom's on
too.
sale then, because it was only like $3,500 or something.
Yeah,
Definitely must have been reduced.
maybe, I don't know. But thank goodness we had the talk with them ahead of time, and they said no, we don't want to be cremated. It kind of goes against our church's standings and stuff. And I thought, I've never heard that before. And I actually talked to some people in their church, and they said no, we're not against cremation. I'm like, okay, well, somebody told them that, and it was like a steel trap, and that stuck with them, and that was it. So
it's like I also remember, I don't want to chastise any religion for what their thoughts or beliefs are.
right.
I mean, you got them, great. As long as you live by them, that's awesome. That's fantastic that you have that faith, that amount of following. But I also remember early on, where Dad said, "Oh, my religion doesn't allow me to drink Coke. Doesn't allow me to drink anything with caffeine."
Right.
That was their religious beliefs at that time.
Yet they could drink hot chocolate, which has twice as much caffeine or more than a cup of coffee or a glass of Coca-Cola.
And then Dad got me hooked on No-Dos, which is nothing but caffeine.
Exactly. I remember him taking those on the road trips,
Yeah.
To keep him awake while he was driving. He really didn't want anybody else to drive.
Yeah. He wanted to be in control, making sure everybody was okay. That was his mission in life. Making sure everybody was okay.
And he would wash it down with Jolt Cola. You remember Jolt Cola?
Oh, I remember. I damn sure remember that.
Yeah.
That was like Coca-Cola on fucking steroids.
Exactly. It tasted pretty good, but man, it was only, taking a taste of it just to see what it tasted like. Like, okay, I'm not doing that again. So,
yeah,
anyway.
I don't think I ever drank an entire can of that at any point in my life.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's not an easy thing when you're dealing with your aging parents and all the health issues that go along with that. Unfortunately, that happens. Your body breaks down, your skin breaks down. Holy cow, remember all the bruises Dad had on his arms? Even Mom started showing bruises. And I'm like, what did you do? I don't know. I just barely bumped into something, and there's this big old bruise the size of a dime or a quarter or 2 quarters side by side. I was like, this is not good. So, the spinning of your
Struggling to read the name in the basement. Struggling.
You okay?
Yeah, I got somebody in the basement that wants to come up, and I'm struggling to read the name.
Oh, I can't see anything.
I know. Trust me, I know.
All right.
done this like once or twice, and you've heard me. You've heard me yelling at like random idiots.
Yeah.
And
the pups come upstairs because they don't like hearing the yelling.
So we'll do this. We'll do that. Okay, so this is. Oh shit! I can't even read the name.
Who died?
Huh?
Who died?
Apparently, you've not been listening. Mine and my sister's parents both died within a year and 2 days apart.
Jesus. How?
Our dad died from dementia, and our mom had some health issues going on, and they couldn't stop the bleeding.
Wait, both your mom and your dad died at the same time?
No, a year and 2 days apart.
And then he also said his sister.
I'm his sister. I'm DFK's sister.
Oh. But he just said mine and my sister's parents. Wait, I thought he meant his sister and parents died within a year apart.
No.
So you're his sister.
Yeah.
Your brother's a faggot.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool. And you're basing that on what? Awesome. Thank you for coming up and sharing your opinion. And I'm sure that I'm going to lose I don't know, 10 minutes of sleep over your contradiction or your opinion, because it matters to me that much. There you go. And see, this is why I wanted to make sure that you were not on camera,
right?
And your screen name or your actual name were completely fucking different, because YouTube is full of fucking idiots. There's a shit ton, a plethora of fucking idiots that don't have any comprehension of real fucking life. They just want to come up here and be seen, be heard, and have no repercussions. But me being myself, and me doing this shit, I'm more accustomed to it, and it doesn't affect me.
I've sat and I've listened to plenty of his streams before. Even I go back and listen to him later on, and I can't believe some of the people that come on here and just foul mouth, F-bombs, all kinds of stuff, and there's no need for that. Be mature, have a grown-up conversation. That's what we're reaching out, maybe to help somebody who's going through this right now with parents who are older and in the hospital or on hospice care, and giving what we went through as an example to maybe help prepare you who are going through this right now. And for somebody to come in and name call, you know what? Your opinions don't matter, and you can very well just leave the show. How's that?
Well, he did. He absolutely 100% fucking did. He left before I had a chance to fucking kick him. And I know that you are not familiar with how all this shit works. You don't delve into all this shit on a regular basis. You have no fucking clue. But me, as the host of the panel, I have the capabilities of kicking anybody at any given time. Apparently, he's aware of that because he left before I had the opportunity.
Right.
So he knows that he said something that was going to get him kicked. So he decided to try and one-up me and make himself seem like the better man, because he didn't get kicked. He kicked himself. Great. You know what? Whoever the hell you were, You're like the trash taking yourself out of the fucking house. Okay? Live with that. Because guaranteed most of the people on the fucking face of the planet would love to have their trash take itself out of the fucking house. You just proved it's possible.
Yeah.
You actually 100% proved it's possible. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? You know, I try and live a quiet life. I do my best not to piss anybody off. But, well, as of late, since I'm getting older and giving a less fuck about a lot of shit, I don't really care about who I piss off. I really just don't care anymore. If you get pissed off on shit that I say, find yourself someplace else to be. Because if what I say pisses you off, guaranteed it's going to happen again and again and again and again repeatedly on my streams. Just be based on your fucking nature that's what you're looking for. Based on the things and the crap and the shit that you actually fucking say. I mean, I know I've got some good subscribers. I damn sure know I've got some good subscribers. But then I also know that this is like a huge fucking troll community. And that's going to happen as well.
Right. And that's what keeps me away from a lot of your streams too, you know, because I'm a quiet person and I'm non-confrontational and I don't want to have to sit here and subject my ears to this, that, and the other thing, you know, people cussing and acting like stupid asses, excuse my language, you know, and just
oh shit,
pick them to the curb. There have been plenty of times I've heard
y'all, I just want you all to understand this. This is my sister. My sister was born 1 year, 6 days, 9 hours, and 57 minutes before I was. And she thinks stupid asses is offensive language. You know, all you hypersensitive people, you'd be a whole lot better off dealing with her than you would ever be with me. Because I'll just call you a stupid motherfucker straight up. When you act fucking stupid and you're acting like a motherfucker, somebody I want to fucking beat the brains out of, yeah, you're a stupid motherfucker. But this is my sister. My sister is the one that deals with certain issues I have with like retailers and stuff like that, because she is a lot more friendly on the phone than I am. I don't like phones. I hate the whole idea of having conversations strictly based on a phone. I'd much rather have the face-to-face, especially when you're trying to work out a frickin' issue.
Yeah.
But when you're dealing with certain situations, you can't deal face-to-face. It has to happen over the phone. And I damn sure appreciate my sister for being there for me when those situations happen. But like with one issue I'm dealing with now, I'm not going to get into it too much.
Yeah, let's just say the afternoon was very colorful.
Yeah,
language.
Sometimes certain retailers that are trying to fuck somebody over is how I'm taking it now. After they've gotten my money and not provided, not lived up to their end, yeah, I'm going to fucking call them out. And then it gets colorful.
Yeah, being passed off from one person to another to another.
Yeah, non-fucking stop. Even after dealing with managers who said, oh yeah, we'll take care of that, we'll take care of that, we'll take care of that. Well, fuck you, call me back. Especially when you say you will call me back and give me updates. Not one time has a phone call been returned to where they've got any sort of updates. Not one.
Right. But I told you, I did call the installer, and he said, well, if you don't hear back anything within the next week, give him a call. And he'll come out and he'll try and see what he can do to fix it. I mean, this is just the installer all on his own, because he wants to make it right. He knows that when they installed it, it wasn't going in correctly or something, and just trying to make it right because the store's not living up to their end of the bargain on it. So, and if it doesn't get fixed properly, then, I guess the only other course besides going through legality, the courts or whatever, is just get a refund and order it again, because they said it was a special order, but it's not. It was a item right off the shelf.
Since you are here, I am having difficulties with vision to try and read what is in chat. Can you see your phone, your screen?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what that says?
DFK is the one who drops all the F-bombs on panel. You need the Lord, DFK.
Okay. I just couldn't see what that said.
Yeah.
And I don't want to chastise anybody that has that thought. But I need like multiple people's hands to count how many times the Lord has let me down. All right, so you say I need the Lord. Well, if the Lord is the Lord, why have I been let down so many times in my life? Where was the Lord when I needed His protection? And I'm not saying, trust me, I am not saying that if you actually believe in the Lord and you believe in the Lord as your Savior, your resurrection, anything like that, I'm not chastising you. So please do not chastise me for not believing, because I am the one that has lived my life. You didn't. You're just here on a little short snippet from the outside looking in. You have not lived my life. You have no fucking idea all the shit that I have been through. So please don't judge me. And I guarantee you in return, I will not judge you.
Well, the person that wrote that did not say the Lord, Lord. They said LAWRD. So they're not even speaking it in the correct manner, to which he deserves all the credit for everything, because yes, I am a Christian, and that's part of why I am the way I am, and I'm not apologizing for it. I'm just who I am because of who he is and what he has done for me. So I hold myself to a higher standard because of trying to be Christ-like. And I'm not apologizing for it at all.
Yep, and I'm not blaming you. I'm not holding you accountable.
Well, no, I'm not saying you do that. I'm saying the way that person wrote that out is kind of offensive to me, because it's like they're mocking my God. Well, guess what? I would rather live my life as if there was no God than to find out that there was a God and lived it a different way. You know?
Yeah, I remember a job somewhere down in California way back when we were still living there. There was some sign that I saw on a freeway one day. I can't remember where the fuck it was. It was somewhere between fucking Modesto and I think that. See, this is one thing that amazes me. The state of California has a town name of Brentwood. And the thing that amazes me about that is there are two different Brentwoods. Okay? There's one in Southern California, down around LA area. And there's another one also called Brentwood up around Central Valley Mid-Coast area. Why the state of California decided they needed two fucking Brentwoods is beyond me. I guess it's because California is just like totally fucking stupid. How far can we fucking confuse you on any given day? Oh, Brentwood, California. Are you talking northern Brentwood or southern Brentwood? Let's find another way to fucking confuse you. But anyway, it's a true fact. True fact. Two Brentwood Californias in California. Why? Just why? Anyway, I can't remember where I was going with that. That was just something that sparked off. I'd love to do a rewind and see what set me off on that tangent. But I can't do it. I know there was somewhere I was going with that for whatever stupid reason. If my sister could give me like a 5-second rewind on before that tangent, that'd be awesome. Yes, no, maybe not a chance. It's okay if you don't remember, because God knows I don't remember.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. I had a phone call. What's your question?
Huh?
What were you just talking about?
Before I went off on that little tirade tangent
About Brentwood?
About Brentwood, before I went off on that, what was happening? And I don't know who this troll is in the basement, coming up under my sister's name and same avatar. Guaranteed, if you don't open your camera and show me who you are, even though I may not know you, I will damn sure know that you're not my sister. Alright, so you take all the time you fucking need to understand what I'm fucking saying to you.
Wow.
You come up under my sister's name, her same avatar, you can just like hang out there. You got an issue with me, come up under your real fucking name, your real fucking avatar, and take care of it. But don't be a little pussy ass bitch that wants to hide in the basement under my sister's name, under my sister's screen name, because that ain't gonna fucking fly with me. Guaranteed it will not fucking fly with me. I'm not gonna ever be your little fucking pussy bitch that you can just like run over. Because you know what? I have let so much shit go for so fucking long where everyone was taking advantage of me at some point, some degree, for fucking ever. It ain't gonna happen no more. And damn sure I'm gonna protect my family first. And I'm sorry that you're not at that point in your life, but that's just how it's gonna fucking be. So, are you gonna sit back there until I kick you? Or are you gonna remove yourself and have some modicum of respect for anybody other than your fucking self? I mean, the choice is yours. Guarantee the choice is yours. Wow, I even got the email address correct. That's fucking cool.
What email address?
Huh?
What email address?
Same as yours.
So somebody hacked my thing?
YouTube gets all fucking stupid. StreamYard, they don't always communicate well. But I see you on panel. I see you in the basement. And the email address, the YouTube verification comes at the exact fucking same. Let me try this.
Okay. I gotta make a phone call. Okay.
All right. So, my parent new sister that I've never come have anything to do with, what you got for me? You are on panel now. What you got? I mean, if you went through all this fucking effort to come up under my sis, what the fuck you got? Please don't tell me you decided to waste a bit of your time to come up here under a sock account. Please don't tell me that you wasted that much time. You got something to say, say it. Or go the fuck away. Because, I ain't got time for this. My life is on the end stages. I ain't got time for your bullshit. I got enough bullshit of my own. Sorry, I just can't give you any sort of the precious time that I got left. So either say something or fucking leave. All right? Your time is running out. You got 5 seconds to say something or fucking leave, or I'm going to kick you. And I don't like kicking anybody. Anybody's got something to fucking say, I will welcome them with open arms. But you got 5 seconds, or I'm going to fucking kick you. And I don't like having to fucking do that. Especially when you put in the time to fucking make a sock account to emulate my sister. All right, your time is done. Your time is done. I gave you more time than you deserved. Gave you way more time than you actually fucking deserved. But I ain't gonna tolerate it forever. You figure out whatever the fuck it is you want to do, and you get back to me. Right? So I'm gonna kick you from studio. Yeah, I'm gonna kick you from studio because you just want to sit there silent and not say a fucking word. No justification for why you were there, trying to pretend to be my sister. No fucking clue. But this is the shit that happens on YouTube all the fucking time. I'm on panel, a live panel, interacting with my sister, trying to share our experiences with our parents. they're passing to where maybe it could benefit somebody else. And then you get the lack of better terms, fucking dicks coming up trying to make a mockery of it. It's just how it happens. And it happens on YouTube all the fucking time. YouTube is not about helping anybody, apparently. Well, at least in the community that I'm in. But I do believe, well, I'm in the 1A community. That's how I come up. 1A, First Amendment, First fucking Amendment. But then you get fucking dicks and trolls and shit like that that want to come up and make a mockery of it. You want to speak, I'll give you a platform. I'm not a huge channel. I'm a very small channel. I'm a minuscule part of the entire fucking YouTube. But I'll give you a platform to speak on. But you want to come up and try and make a mockery of like any sort of conversation, any sort of situation that I'm not that happens to a lot of people. Doesn't just happen to me. Don't just happen to me. But you want to come and try and make a mockery of it? Fuck you. Keep your happy ass at home, because I guarantee you what, puppy boy? Your bitch ass will get slapped off of my fucking porch. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Sorry, sis. Sometimes the hammer's got to come down. I can tolerate a lot of shit. I can tolerate a lot of shit. Every so often, the amount of shit that I deal with gets all bottled up together, and there's no separation. So I do want to apologize to you. Especially keeping in mind this is the first time you've actually been live on my channel. Are you even still there? No, I just heard it from I heard it from upstairs. I'm in the basement, she's upstairs, and I heard the no from the stairwell. That's cool. That's cool. So I'm here by myself. All right, so I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know. I'll just put it in the basement. If you get back in the basement, just flash the camera a little bit, just a little bit, to where I know it's actually you. Then I'll wait till you actually get it closed again, and I'll bring you back up. But as this started out, my dad passed in 2019. My mother passed in 2020. This is not like news. This is like olds. But I never fully, truly got over it. Especially with me being the one that had POA of my mother. Even understanding her wishes when the time actually came, I was the one that was saying, pull the plug. And yeah, I feel a shit ton of guilt about that. I really do. But when it happened, I remembered what my mother's wishes were. All right, so it damn sure wasn't easy. And I feel a horrendous amount of guilt about that anyway, even though I know it was her wishes. That was what she wanted. But the guilt tears me up. And it sucks. It really does suck. I mean, I know no parent should ever bury a child. It's one thing that should never ever happen. Um, but when a child buries a parent, I don't see that being any easier. It fucking hurts. It sucks. Especially when you're in the position to where you have to make that call. Pull the plug or not. I mean, it's hard, and I feel a shit ton of guilt. And I'm not sure why I feel that way, but that's just how I feel.
And like I told you, Tony, like I told you, we had talked with Mom and Dad prior to them getting sick, like a year or two before. We knew what their wishes were. We knew, and we came to terms with it with them, which helped us at that time to understand what we needed to do should that time ever come, if we were ever put in that situation. Quality of life.
Yeah, that was definitely the determining factor. But
exactly. And because Mom's situation, she had so much internal bleeding, and they were working on fixing it. And as soon as they fix it, there was another place that would break open and start bleeding, and they just couldn't do anymore. And this is not just some podunk hospital. This was one of the finer hospitals in the area, you know. And so when they said there was nothing else they could do, you know, and to be sitting in the room with her as her life was slipping away, that was a very hard thing to do. And I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody, you know, but at the same time, to be there and reassuring your loved one by talking to them and just letting them know that you're going to be okay when they leave this world. I think that helps them pass a lot easier. And having the faith that I have of knowing that I will see my family again one day helped me get through that. The faith that I had in Jesus helped me. And when I drove home that night after everybody else had left, there was no one on the highway. And it was a beautiful night. And I just remember talking to Jesus all the way home and finding peace in that, knowing that she wasn't suffering anymore. And she didn't have to continue with all the medication that she was on, with all the discomfort that she was going through. So I took my solace in that and knowing that she is in a much better place. Yeah, I miss her like crazy. I wish she was still here right now because I miss her and I love her so much. But I know she's in a much better place and that I will see her again one day.
I'm glad that you will, because I won't.
No, that's a personal decision, and I can't force you to do anything that you are not comfortable doing like that. So, and maybe that's why you're having such a problem, the guilt that you feel because of that. I don't know. So,
If anybody finds themselves in a situation similar, please reach out. Please reach out. Um, I know for a fact it ain't easy. It ain't easy for you, and it damn sure wasn't for me. Um, but you can find my email address somewhere on the page. Where it is, I don't fucking know, but I know it's there somewhere. Please don't feel like you gotta go through it alone. Shit is fucking hard. It really is fucking hard.
yeah.
But please don't feel like you gotta go through it alone. It is damn sure a tough struggle. Especially when you're the one that calls for it, just understanding what their wishes were. I mean, I battle this shit every day. It's like, damn, did I make that call too early?
No, you didn't. It's with Mom, you didn't. Because they were the ones that called us and said, you guys need to come in now. And we got there as quickly as we could. And we were with her when she passed. So if your loved one is in this situation right now, please reach out. There are organizations that can help you through this. Your church pastors are there to help. There's groups available in your community, I'm sure, that could help. And you just need to take advantage of that. You know, just reach out. You're not alone. There are people going through this right now. And, you know, just reach out for help. Call out to God. You know? I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say other than just reach out for help.
Nothing more that you have to say. I'm going to shut this down. I want to thank everybody that came up in chat. I want to thank my sister for coming up on panel. And even the stone cold fucking prick, whoever the fuck you were, thank you for coming up on panel. You gave us something to discuss temporarily. Maybe at some point you'll put your big boy britches on and get a little bit of dialogue to where we can torment you even more, or you can torment us even more. However it fucking works. But thank you, everybody, for taking some time out of your day to come visit myself. Thank you. Always much appreciated. I hope you all have a great night. I really hope that nobody has to deal with any of the topics that were discussed on this panel. But odds are in favor that you're going to have to. And I hate to be Captain Obvious, but it's going to happen. Yeah, it wasn't like a happy-go-lucky stream, but it was dealing with like real life. And again, I want to thank everybody for showing up. I want to thank my sister for joining up on panel for the first time ever. Hope you all have a great night. Hope to catch you all next time.
Well, thanks for having me on here.
Good night, everybody.
You guys be blessed.
Still live or not, I don't fucking know.
Okay, well, there's a little option to leave, so
no.
I pressed that.
Oh, no, it's still live. Still live. All right, so since my computer had a fucking meltdown, again, I want to thank everybody for taking some time out of their day to come visit DFK. It's fucking awesome. Hope I see y'all again at another time, later date. It does mean something to me when y'all come visit. It's fucking awesome. Love and appreciate y'all for taking time to come visit. Y'all have a great night. Much love and peace to everybody.